back. I'm back again, just to show what the beard looks like after I got it trimmed. Some of you probably saw the video this morning about the 5 lessons learned from growing a great beard and growing a great relationship, and how they connect. And so, as you can see, my beard's looking sharp. It's looking trim. It's looking beautiful. And it looked great before, but it was a little wild and unwieldy. And I was starting to get self-conscious about little pieces that were going in directions I didn't want it to go, etc. And it was actually really easy. I biked down, a mile or so, got my hair trimmed, got my beard trimmed by the wonderful Logan Carter. If you're in DC, go see Logan. And it just took 30 minutes, and I sat there and I relaxed and I let the professional do his work. And it reminds me a lot of the work I do sometimes with my clients. They come to me with challenges, they come to me with obstacles, they come to me with stress or concerns or worries, and they have a lot to get done. And it's hard for them to actually zoom out and see the big picture. So very often working together is quite simple. I'm there to listen, I'm there to reflect, I'm there to ask questions they're not thinking of on their own. And so often after a session, they're fully relieved, they have solutions, they have insight, and they can go take action that they've committed to. Yay, beer style. Thank you, Krista. And actually, this happens to me all the time. I yesterday came home from a weekend away doing men's transformational work, where I'm in the leadership path. And then I have another weekend where I'm being trained to be an even better leader this coming Friday. And I saw that I have a bunch of events. I have a partner who's feeling ill. I have a bunch of content that I'm trying to create. I'm behind on some work that I'm doing. Hey, Jenny. And I felt super overwhelmed, and it felt very much like I don't have a plan to stay focused. And I got on with a new coach I'm working with. And honestly, without working crazy amounts of magic, without doing profound things, just having the space with her and having her give me perspective and challenge me to be able to commit to the things that I have the highest priorities, that I'm most prioritized with. Hey, Leslie. I left it with a complete sense of calm when I went in with a complete sense of overwhelm. So that's what a great professional can do, whether it's a coach or a barber or a lawyer or an accountant. When we really want to do something extraordinary, when we want something to look good and we want it to feel great and we want it to be amazing, we want it to be rich and powerful, whether we're talking about a relationship or a business or the challenges that we have in our life, our family, our health, really just taking time with a professional that helps you see things more clearly and settle you, allows you to relieve the emotional weight and move forward with style and grace, and some power and some elegance. So again, big up to Logan Carter for always being on point for several years now with my beard game. I owe a lot of this to him. And check out that first video I did this morning where it talks about the 5 lessons on great relationships, on building great relationships from Great Beard Game. So I know it's a little bit silly, it's a little bit fun, but there's so many really interesting and powerful parallels. So anyway, more stuff like this to come. Thank you guys for chiming in and checking in and watching this. If you dig it, share, send it to someone who needs to see it. Peace.